This video is going to be for the University Avenues condominium. So this is going to be just kind of a quick outside walkthrough. There's a lot of things with the University Avenue that it's pretty stretched out, so it takes a little while to get that all on a video. So we're just going to make a separate one just for the exterior. So there are 6 buildings basically in UAC. This one's going to be the south building here. You can see there's actually a ramped walk up to the top, as well as the staircase that will go directly into this southeast building. But let me just show you kind of with where University Avenue condos are at. They are located just a few blocks away from BYU campus. So right here we're going to have the old BYU Academy, which is now the Provo City Library. So pretty convenient that the library is just sitting, you know, right across the street. This right here is going to be the UVX. The UVX is kind of like the high-speed bus system. It will come by about every 10 minutes, and this is going to run basically back and forth between BYU and UVU. And I say high-speed just because they have their own lane. And so a lot of times they're not stopping or getting caught in traffic like the cars would. So it moves right along that way. If I were to go up north here, the next stoplight is going to be 700 North. I'm going to get right around this car here. Oh, somebody's coming in. So 700 North is going to be right there. And then one more block up is going to put you at 800 North, which is going to be, you take a right there, you're going to be right at Brick Oven, the little ramp that goes up to BYU campus, etc. So anyway, very easy walking, but you could hop on the UVX if you're going to go to UVU, or even if you're going to, this is going to hub at the Wilson Center. There's a stop also about 400 East on 700 North. And so if you're going to the east side of campus, that can be a great way just to hop on and get right to it. Okay, so let's go on up and, oh, one more thing really quick. Going south, I forgot to talk about south. So this is going to be 500 North at the stoplight there. If I were to go basically one more block south and one more block to the west, it would put me at the Smith's Market, which is a grocery store. If I were to go 2 blocks west of this intersection right here on 500 North, it put me right at the rec center. So there's some you know, things as well on the to the south, and pretty much everything you can walk to from here without a big deal. Okay, so moving right along here. So southeast building, southwest building. This little guy right here, he's actually part of the project. I don't know whether this was the historic landmark that they couldn't tear down or whatnot, but this is actually a condo in UAC. We're going to have a building right here, and then we're going to have 2 right over there. So there's going to be a couple staircases that go down to the parking, and realize that UAC is basically built almost 100% over a parking garage. So parking is never going to be an issue at UAC because there's enough stalls basically for everyone to park without a big deal. In fact, they even rent out some of their stalls to other complexes. It does have an elevator. I never see this guy getting used, but it is here. That just goes down 1 level to the parking garage. And this is kind of showing the upper deck for parking. So a lot of visitor parking up here. You can see right in front of me there's going to be a another staircase going down there, and then the parking is going to go around, and then over on this side we are going to have the ramp. Now there's 2 entrances to the parking garage. One's going to be off of University Avenue, and the other one's going to be off of 100 West. So this is the one there, and then if I kind of come over here, you can see this building, and then if you look really closely right between those 2 buildings, you can see the staircase going down and another building right here. So I want to say there's 60 some odd units out here, so it's a pretty good size project. Okay, so let's head on down and see what all the parking here is about. Okay, so I'm gonna walk this whole thing. I usually don't do this because it takes a while. It's almost like walking through a mall parking lot. So we're gonna start to the right here. So we're gonna go over to the right. This will actually loop all the way around, which you'll see here shortly. Now, one thing also you'll notice on all of these parking stalls down here, they don't even bother numbering them. Usually you'll see that where they'll number unit stalls and that sort of thing. Here, it's all just first come, first serve, with the exceptions of the ones that they rent out. So this is that staircase that I just showed you up there on the north side. So we kind of come around here. And got all of this parking. So much. So we'll just keep on walking here. So this right here is where that ramp is coming down from up above. Keep on going. And you can see, I mean, we're at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday, and look how many stalls are open. Not even come close to doing. So these stalls right here, this whole row down here, the HOA actually, and this over here too, takes those stalls and they rent them to another complex. And so it becomes an income source for the HOA because they don't need them. So, all right, and then we'll take a right here. It just keeps on going and going. Some stalls there, some stalls there. Cruising along. And we're getting there. So I've almost made it all the way around here. This staircase right here that's the one, well, there's the elevator. The mail also gets picked up down here. So that's the elevator where it comes down to. You can kind of see the parking garage. It goes over here. And then keep on going. Wait for it, we're almost there. All right, so there's the ramp right there. So we just did one revolution here on the underground parking, but there's more. So parking will also go out to 100 West here. And so when I showed you the building when we were walking up above, this staircase right here goes up to that west building. And then this is going to head on out to the street. And lucky me, it just started raining. Okay, well, at least we're almost done. All right, so, oh, maybe it's not rain, it's just leaves. Okay, so taking us out here to 100 West. So University Avenue can get pretty busy. So this is a really good option to be able to come out because it's a much calmer street, I guess, that direction. So again, if I were to go down basically a block and a half, I would be at Smith's Marketplace. This right here is gonna be a walkway to this building here on the west. And then also here, I believe it's right here is where it's at. The ride, which is the BYU shuttle, it stops by here, I think twice an hour. So yeah, so there's multiple ways to get to BYU campus from here without much of a hassle at all. So that's gonna be our long-winded exterior tour of University Avenue or UAC condos.